Hello, and welcome back to my channel Between Breaths Now. So, today I was going to talk about the significance of family. So, family dynamics is one of the interesting dynamics in human existence because first, the human being wants to survive by themselves, and the next level is survive as a family. So they are both together as well as there's conflicts in the families uh, to the point where it can become very serious conflicts. There's a big story which I can remember right now, which is of Lord Rama. So Lord Rama's youngest brother was kind of made the king when actually Lord Rama was supposed to be the king. So what happens is, as soon as the younger brother finds out, the he doesn't want the throne for himself. He wants Rama to have the throne. But Lord Rama says, "No, my father has given the word that you are the king, so you will be the king." So that is an example in the culture which has stood the test of time. So Lord Rama is supposed to be in Treta Yuga, which even by any estimates, I don't want to say too much, but even by any estimates, would be over 3,000 years ago easily, if not a lot more. Like some people say, Dwapar Yuga was when Krishna left, which was according to the books is 5,000 years ago. So Lord Rama is supposed to be even before that, but that's very debatable. There's no way to find out. Of course, they have the astrological chart of Lord Rama where they kind of predict when he was born. So these are the examples given by God himself according to the tradition. God himself gave example of how family dynamics are to be worked in different ways. Of course, in human forms, he if you see in the at least in the Indian main culture of Vishnu, there's mainly four human forms, starting with Parshuram, who is pretty much uh, like a warrior god, and then Rama comes along after that. Then Krishna comes along, who teaches a different kind of family dynamics. His is more romance, cousin brothers. His cousin brothers are very close to him. Just the elders. He's been so his life. He's been grown by two families. He was raised by someone else when he was young, and when he was in his teenagers, he was raised by his real parents. So there's many ideas of family dynamics in the culture. uh, I think they're mainly teachings of how various family dynamics will work. One can always trace back to what uh, because there's no evolution really in these things. I can see it's very clear that it's the same problems have existed forever. Like even thousands of years ago, people would have similar problems in the families. There's not too much difference. You can say, okay, my grandfather lived this better life. We don't know, first thing, and then let's say his grandfather. We don't know how they lived. But the family, if these stories are thousands of years old, clearly these dynamics would have existed at that time as well. So, what is coming back to the question? What is the family system like? What is there an ideal system, or is there no ideal system? You just see what it is. Of course, when we are talking family, we are requiring a second person. So there's no uh, the first videos where I've spoken about I and the sense of self are inward oriented more. But this is outward oriented because you require a second person to have a family. It could be a very pleasurable experience as well for the right times, or maybe it has both dynamics. It has, like everything in the outside world, it has its own pleasantness. For example, McDonald's, it tastes wonderful when you eat it. It's like the most pleasurable things for most people, including me. But after a while, the health starts to get, so it gives its negative returns. Even the most good things you will notice over longer term have their negative connotation in life. The trick, of course, human beings are trying to play is let me enjoy the good and just avoid the bad. Alcohol gives me the good, but I don't want the hangover, so I'll take another medicine to avoid the hangover. So yeah, so family dynamics may be like that. I personally haven't seen too much of a hassle despite all the challenges in family dynamics. It has never really personally touched me too much. It's there, it's not there, it's there, it's not there, kind of. Yeah, it's okay. It's a it's an aspect in society which is useful for you, because when you're going to the office, if you say you are this, my parents, my family, of course, before my generation, it was all about the parents. India has their own caste system where you were supposed to be in the caste of what your parents were. Even today, in some certain systems, it exists. A doctor's son has to be a doctor. Kind of those expectations. An engineer should be an engineer. A businessman should be a businessman. So some levels of inherent pattern, or we can call it karma even, but pattern is a better word because karma can be easily broken once you realize there is no self really. So the aspect of breaking karma is not very challenging in the end if you are just aware that whose karma are we talking about. So yeah, the family dynamics. Of course, your parents came, so you were born. Otherwise, there's no. So the advantage of it is getting birth in this world, because and the proper living standards which we live by. Uh, in like the background I'm in, the family systems are very good. Usually, parents are very keen on raising their children very well, and I've had a fortunate living in that sense. Maybe in the Western world, it's a little different for people, but they seem to have their own independence. And, anyways, East and West today are very similar, if not exactly the same cultures now, because one thing, the world has turned to a multicultural society, and second thing is a lot of information can be passed in minutes from one place to the other at a very quick place, like this video. Yeah, so for those who are going through troubled family life, there's the very famous line, this too shall pass. For those who are in a good, pleasant state of family life, enjoy it. Well, nothing wrong with enjoying what's good, and nothing. But yeah, it's a same game of enjoying what is good. It gives survival. It gives a better standard of living. It maybe even gives a sense of self, because family has known you from pretty much the moment you stepped on this planet. They've created a character of you in their own, and maybe if the characters are real, then that would be the closest real character, isn't it? Because it's the longest running one. But yeah, so family dynamics is very tricky. There's many studies, both by psychologists, I would assume, as well as uh, people who are trying to help, from the healers, from anybody. Everybody is going through their heartbreaks or emotional trauma, but the way out of emotional trauma will always be the same, which I will stick to always. It's no matter what the trauma, no matter what the suffering, no matter how worse your situation is, once your mind has turned inwards, you will not need to suffer, except maybe the physical, which also you can transcend fairly easily if you are capable. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good day and enjoy your time with your family.